Hi. So, for my DIY activities this week, I have a couple of them to try and keep you guys busy. So, my first one is I'm going to move this down. I have some edible Play-Doh. Mine just happens to be chocolate. I wish you could smell this. This whole room smells like chocolate right now. This feels fantastic. This is great for sensory and fine motor. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. And if you still have little ones that like to put things in their mouth, it's safe for them to eat, but not to eat it as a treat. This is just in case they would put it in their mouth. It's not toxic. I made this Play-Doh out of a box of Jell-O and cornstarch. Oh. So I used a fourth cup of pudding, a cup of cornstarch, and a third cup of warm water. After I added all my ingredients together, you might need a little bit more cornstarch until you get it the right consistency. But this actually feels amazing. And like I said, the smell is awesome. You don't have to add any essential oils or anything like that to it. And this is great. And like I said, if they accidentally would eat it or taste it or anything because of the smell, it's non-toxic because it's just cornstarch and pudding and water. So this is a great activity for the family. My next activity, because it's spring, I have been experimenting with roots. This happens to be a radish root. After I buy my vegetables, I cut the ends off of them and I save them. I pop this in a container of water, and this is a week and a half's worth of growth. I save my onions, so when the weather gets warm enough, I'll be able to plant these outside. I'm going to remove the peelings off of these and put these in water, and they'll start to root. I also have a cauliflower root here that I'm going to put in water this week, and I'll give you an update on this one as it starts to grow. So this is a project also, and the children can get to see the life cycle of a plant. Eventually this is going to start to root, but the leaves are already starting on the top, and I just keep this in a warm, sunny window, and I water it when the water gets too low. I also have one more that I've been growing, and it starts with this colander. In this colander, I took some lentil seeds. These are beans, actually, that you can get at the supermarket. Actually, this was a bag of beans that someone had given me, and no one in my house eats lentils, so I did the experiment with these. I put some of these beans inside this colander, like this. I poured some in, and then I set the colander on top of a bowl of water, and I let them soak. I placed the colander inside of a cabinet that was dark, and in 2 days I had sprouts. After the beans start to sprout, you put them in a sunny windowsill. Now, I did this 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to show you what my seeds look like now. This is a colander that I've been using, and you can see all of the roots. This is a great family experiment, and the kids would love seeing this. I just keep water in my bowl. I'm just going to grow these as microgreens. So today, I'm going to cut all of these microgreens down, and then I'm going to use these in some of my salads or as a topper in my wraps or just to snack on. They taste fantastic. You can do this not just with bean seeds. You can do this with mustard seeds, kale, spinach, radish seeds. Lettuce grows really fast. And after they get so tall, you just cut them down and use them in your salads and inside of your greens and things like that. I mean, they taste fantastic and the kids will love it, and you're introducing new vegetables to them at the same time. So I have one more. Let me get it ready for you. So my next activity, this is just scraps that I have around the house. This is from the paper towels, toilet paper. Um, this is just some metallic tape that I had, but you can use any tape that you want, or you don't have to use tape at all. Miss Carla just likes her things colorful, so she uses tape. A piece of string. This is a magnet that I took out of a refrigerator magnet that I didn't have any use for anymore. Actually, it was broken, and I saved the magnet out of it. And these are some safety pins that I had, or you could use paper clips. Paper clips would probably work better, but since all I had was safety pins, that's why I'm using tape to cover up the safety pins. So, this activity is making a fishing pole. And I'm going to show you what the fishing pole looks like. Here is my fishing pole with my little magnet and my safety pins on the end. As you can see, it's picking up safety pins right here. Sticks pretty good. And I took some scrap paper and I made some fish. This is what I was talking about with the safety pin. See, the safety pin on the back, I put tape over the back of it so that they can't open up the pin. But if you're using a paper clip, you still might want to tape it up if you still have those little fingers that want to open up everything. See, I taped all of those up. So, this is a great activity to keep them quiet, or counting with them, colors, fine motor. This is great. So you cut out a couple of fish out of some scrap paper. Newspaper works well too, and you can just color some dots on them so you don't have to have construction paper. Just use scrap paper. Cut some food out and put it on the fish shapes, and then you can fish for food. You can fish for cars. You can fish for animals. It doesn't have to be just this. Remember, these are just suggestions. So I don't even have 1 through 10 down here. I just have some random numbers. Number 5, so they would catch the fish and count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They hold up their pole and catch the fish. And to make this even extended, those other pictures that I was talking about, you can put other pictures on the back. So make this a family game. This will keep them busy for hours. So Miss Carla will make some more fish to go with that. And I hope you enjoy these activities, and I hope you try these things. And as always, I miss my friends. I can't wait to see you guys. So it's been great to play and sing together. But now it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again. Goodbye, friends. All finished.